Man, we got good looking teeth.
You notice the teeth right away, do you?
Well, there you go.
That's it. That's
There
really
you go.
cool. Anyhow,
Live.
anyhow,
Our last live before we go to Istanbul.
in the Monster Factory. Yes, absolutely. I'm sure
Man.
we'll go live from Istanbul.
No doubt, no doubt.
Maybe with some guests. Who knows?
Never know.
We'll have to see. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I'm super excited to be chatting with you guys here. Boy, damn it, man.
It seemed like it was so far away, and then now it's here.
It's here.
It is literally here. I'm leaving in, 3 days?
Oh my gosh.
So I got my last workout in on Friday. Rebecca's going to be releasing that probably tomorrow. It's going to be unedited, so it's just going to be me going through some high volume, some blood flow stuff, just giving my thoughts on how I feel, where I'm at. But yeah, it's this is the week of rest, so I avoid picking up anything with my right arm for a week. Quick shout, what you got?
Oh, 704 custom calls. I'm not going to expand on that too much. I appreciate your point of view, but possibly the point of view you heard.
Oh, well, that's
may
cool.
not.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, I mean, I'll just say
Stop.
how it is.
No, we're not going to talk about how it is because for whatever reason, that's how he needed to tell it.
Whatever.
Let him live with
Yeah.
it. All right.
It's
But
all
we
good.
know what went down. Okay. So anyhow, moving on. Speaking about that specifically, though, we're going to get to watch them together on Neil's
Yeah,
in the fix.
I'm probably not going to be watching. I'll be going to visit my mom.
You're going to be, well, okay, so I'm going to be watching
be
it while I'm
watching it.
editing a video for
Right.
Facebook, right? So, guys, Fox, 8 Ball, whoever, my
Moderators.
Phil, my moderators, y'all have to forgive me. I'm having trouble speaking.
It's
My
okay.
brain is a little fuzzy. So, whoever our moderators are, if you could drop Neil's link down there for In the Fix for that live. It'll be starting, I think it was 2:30 Eastern time. Is that correct? Or 3:30? It's something
3:30,
like
I
that.
thought. I don't know.
Maybe it's 3:30 Eastern time. But that should be good. The 9th says, Michael, you're going to smash Gennady. Love what you do, Mrs. Monster. Will you be doing any after pulling Michael?
First off, thank you very much for your support. I hope I smash Gennady. I will not be doing any after pulling. I'll be coming home. The way I look at it, if I can get through my match without being injured, I come right back home and start training again. I've seen too many injuries happen on a practice table, and that it means nothing to me. So I would rather fellowship, hang out. If everybody else wants to tear their shit up, that's fine. I'm coming back home because we have a pay-per-view March 19th, and I got to make sure this puppy's ready. So I can't injure any of them because I got to get all my training done, right?
Well, there's a lot more going on too, but y'all. Okay, so this
We
has
do have
been
a lot.
this has been an amazing week. We've had a lot, and when I say week, I mean like the past 7 days. We've had a lot of doors open, a lot of things, making it sound like you're going without Rebecca. No, no, I'm here.
Always.
I'm always.
Anyone
working
knows
with
this, we don't travel apart.
But
Now I am going to see my mother.
Oh, yeah, he is doing that.
I'm gonna visit my mom, and she's gonna be editing a video for Facebook.
yeah. So I guess you are doing something.
I do
like that.
occasionally
Yeah.
leave your side
An hour or two,
momentarily.
yeah.
You know.
But I'm looking forward to hearing that on the fix. But so I was talking about a lot of good things coming down the pipes this week, right?
We've had some really good calls. You know.
We have had some very good calls. One that I'm very excited about. Our members don't know the specifics, but you guys, we got to tell you that there is a collaboration coming that is huge, that is actually going to go on for months. It's not a one-off, okay?
Yeah, it's something
very
really cool.
excited.
Super excited about that. And
Very excited about that. And just off the top of my head, this collaboration we've had similar that have been viral. So
Man, I'm super excited about
it's
it.
going to definitely be viral content. Super excited about that because it's going to be a lot of exposure for arm wrestling.
Lots.
Right? So super pumped. And then, we don't want to talk about that. We're going to do that after 9-line.
Well, okay, yeah. So, thanks, babe.
I forgot.
Thank you to all the members. We got quite a few people who've already joined the membership prior to the 30-day window for the pay-per-view. So there are a few behind-the-scenes things that they get to see first. But we will be releasing a lot of stuff on this Turkey trip and while we're in Athens with John and Ron and everybody. So good times there. Definitely appreciate all the people who are supporting us. But this is something I'm super excited about right here. from 9 Line Apparel.
9 Line
Boom.
Apparel, guys. So I love being partnered with 9 Line Apparel because a portion of all of their proceeds go back to give to our veterans and our first responders, right? Helping those that help us when they're in need. So super excited to be partnered with them, and
Hey,
they're gonna.
you keep talking. I got a message to find out if they're available. Go
okay.
ahead, say there. Hey, don't hold
He
the knife.
literally just lays down the knife. All right, I'm just telling you that my brain's not working too well here lately, and you don't want that anywhere near my hand. Who knows what I might do with it, right? Michael is, Mr. Smith.
Is he a nice person or a mean person?
Mr. Smith is a dickhole.
Not much of a man.
Bye-bye. So anyways,
Yeah, you're a moron.
no, it's okay, baby.
Oh, fuck that dude.
It's
Little
okay.
bitch.
Baby, y'all see the aggression is right where it needs to be when he faces
Yeah, I don't need
Gennady. Super excited about that. I want to see Mike get revenge for Devin on Thor. Yeah, glad to see.
A little boxing match, right? What?
You
What?
are okay. Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
So 9 Line Apparel, can we open it yet?
I think we can.
Just go ahead and open it. So they are doing they're supporting our pay-per-view, as you guys know, them along with 9 Line and McHenry
Them
Excavating.
along with 9 Line. Them along with Redcon 1.
Maybe I should just not talk on this one.
You're doing great, babe. I think you're pretty.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. Really, my brain
Hey,
is
I'm
just
all
not-
about it. All right, so
Okay.
we have seen pictures, but we haven't seen them in person. Now, this is not that, but this is cool too.
Get on with it, Michael. Damn it. Come on. Okay.
What? See that Monster Factory?
Come on,
Cassie?
show the stuff.
Listen, don't you sass me, woman.
Show the stuff.
I
Okay,
said,
guys,
don't you sass me.
Is this for this is Oh, okay. So this is the referee's t-shirt for the
referee
pay-per-view.
shirt, Redcon
Turn
1,
it around.
9 Line, McHenry Excavating.
Turn it around.
These are the official shirts for the pay-per-view athletes.
Check that
Monster
out.
Factory Arm Wrestling.
Got the 9 Line on the sleeve.
Boom.
Whose is this? Whose is this? Whose is this? Whose is this?
Now the referee, just a bigger one.
Come on.
Hey, I told you about that sass, woman.
You're moving too slow.
All right,
Michael.
probably the biggest shirt we have.
BJ Fakakis.
Hey, Fakakis.
Got the names on the back.
Okay, so we had an ice storm and it's melting and sliding off the roof onto the other roof.
It sounds like the
pretty
roof's
crazy,
falling
right?
in on me. Yeah.
So official.
BJ Fakakis. Check that out.
Boom.
Yes.
There's so
arm
many.
wrestling.
Everyone's got one who's on the pay-per-view card.
So huge shout out and thank you to 9 Line. Now the
Another
cool thing about this is I don't think it's live yet. It may be. We're going to find out soon. But those of you that are watching from home, you'll be able to help us support those first responders as well.
Oh, I know this chick.
Mrs. Monster, I got mine. Help us support those first responders and veterans as well by going on and purchasing your own
Well, I'm trying to get to
Monster
that one.
pay-per-view
Yeah. So the Monster Factory, there's Don Underwood.
t-shirt.
Yeah. So this is Don Underwood. So basically, what I'm gonna get you is show you this right here. That's me. Oh, that's our hoodies. Well, awesome. This may be a t-shirt. I'm not sure. Okay, here they are. These will be available at monstermichaeltodd.com, monsterfactory.shop. Official Monster Factory arm wrestling shirts, but they say Monster Factory on the back. So you guys can purchase these, and a percentage of everyone goes to help support 9 Line, their foundation, everything else. So super excited about it, super awesome. There's your hoodie, babe. He's looking for a hoodie.
Oh, yes, sir.
I don't know, but I can't see what people are saying, but I think these are badass arm wrestling shirts. I mean, the front of that is a cool ass design right there.
That is, 9 Line did a really good job in
and
that design.
I just love the fact that, all of our social media brand partners are represented, Monster Factory on the back. Super stoked. They're awesome.
The cool thing is that 9 Line has taken over the production of the Monster Factory apparel as well. So you're going to be able to go on to that site and order all of our apparel
Absolutely.
once it's all up
Boom.
and running. And that's
I think
going to
we
be
have some else in here,
through
too.
monstermichaeltodd.com. Right, so super excited.
Woo!
Our guys and our guys are gonna look awesome.
Right,
and
right.
Monster and Mrs. Monsters. So, guys, this first pay-per-view we are really excited about. Of course, how you're going to be able to watch that is just becoming a member of the channel. Now, the pay-per-view is not until March
19th.
So if you only want the pay-per-view, wait until March to actually become a member of our channel, and you can cancel it immediately afterwards. But I'm just telling you, we're gonna be putting out some behind the scenes special interviews and stuff, and you'll also get to hear the news first. Our members, any news that we have, we put it out to our members first, and then we put it out to the rest of the world all together, right?
Absolutely.
Super, super excited.
Now, you don't have to necessarily wait until March to purchase pay-per-view, just with less than 30 days away from March 19th. So if you guys are eager, you want to jump in there in February, end of February and do it, that's on you. But I'm excited about this pay-per-view card. Robbie Topi's talking a bunch of shit about this left arm. He don't want none. He knows
don't want
it.
none.
He's got his messenger, Kenny Ferguson, sending me all kinds of stuff too. I'm about to unfriend him. But I can handle the shit talking for Robbie, but don't have to send somebody else to do it, you know? But yeah, so I'm excited about the left hand. I'm excited about Ron Baff versus Paul Lynn. Don Underwood, BJ Fakakis. That pay-per-view card looks pretty interesting to me. Plus the undercard matches are awesome. You know, the ladies matches right and left we have. A lot of good stuff coming.
Super, super exciting times. So those hoodies are for us to wear in Istanbul, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Monster Factory going to be represented there in Istanbul as well. And
Right.
I've got to just like swipe these or something.
Somebody said something
No,
stupid?
Michael, stop it. People say stupid shit all the
I
time.
want to see who the dumb motherfucker is.
No, it's okay. Not on here, please.
That's cool.
Okay. You're just giving them air. Maybe.
Hey, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Okay. Does Mike Ayello stand a chance? Okay, Mike Ayello's not going to be able to pull.
yeah, he
Okay.
had back surgery. That match, I don't know why they're still advertising that. It's been canceled for 2 weeks at least,
Yeah.
maybe longer. They tried to replace him, Marcel Barboza. That didn't work, but they have another replacement. But I haven't heard anything yet for sure about how that's going.
Okay, Justin Bent. I heard from Derek's channel that he said that he's going to crush Corey and that he's going to be at his top anger when he finally gives him a shot.
And I'm sure he's going to be at his top anger. Crushing Corey's a tall ask for anyone. Appreciate that support. I'm glad to see he's fired up. He's going to need to be. He doesn't have a chance in hell unless he is. So that's awesome.
Stevie Diamond, we're not lowering the pancake dose until after. Okay, but right now, like he's... Yeah. Okay, did not have any of that aggression going into Dubai. I could not get him to fight with me.
I just hate it when people say shit that's not true. That's what it comes down to. Repeat the shit the way it really happened. Quit saying stupid shit. Then we'll get along just fine. Other than that, I'm a very calm, happy, easygoing motherfucker.
All I know is I don't like the hat and the glasses together, so you got to ditch one.
I mean, that's how it is. I mean, people can hate, say whatever they want. I am the most transparent dude in this sport.
He is
I
transparent.
will never say anything that's not a fact, or I'll say it's my opinion. But if I ever repeat a conversation, I'll repeat the conversation exactly. There's not like it's his way, and the truth's in the middle. No, I'm always telling you the truth. Always. I will never misrepresent myself. That's who I am. Others choose not to be that way. That's fine.
It's okay.
All right, we're over it.
We need Angry Michael for Gennady. Yes, we do. Okay,
we're
I'm
6 days
on
out, so
my
Angry
PC now,
Michael's
so I
coming.
can moderate better. Thank you,
Yeah.
6-0 Switcheroo. We absolutely love our moderators. So, okay, now what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Told you I wanted to talk about this after the 9-line.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I made a call. Said, hey, buddy, would you have any interest of coming down here to the Monster Factory, me and you having a match?
Okay, pause. Our moderators know, I mean, not our moderators.
Our members.
Our members know who this is, but there's 137 of you giving a thumbs up. How many of you on here think that these guys should be pulling more than once a damn year, right? We want to see more matches, right? So if you think that Michael should pull, I don't care, every other month, every 2 months, 3 months, whatever, right here in the Monster Factory or anywhere else, give me the thumbs up.
I would much rather control my own, path and just say, hey, these things are supported. I'll bring whoever they want me to arm wrestle right here to the Monster Factory. Let's make it happen.
Right.
Tim Breslin said he didn't want to arm wrestle Corey here because it's on his own turf. I'm like, dude, the referee is from freaking South Dakota. There is no on your own turf here. I mean, But yeah.
Well,
so,
it is, there's something to be said for having home court advantage, right?
Yeah, and I never had it.
Even though
I travel all over the world to arm wrestle everybody. So how about we do it here?
But we might need, guys, we're looking at all of this because we might need to just be around the house for a little bit, right? And what better place to keep you competing than right here? And Nine Line is about to help us with our first in March.
Nine Line and potentially
They are
Red
really
Content
stepping up
well,
to
so.
help this pay-per-view come off successfully and give you guys the best product possible. So we got the area, so why not bring in
Yeah,
more talent?
check this out. So before we get to this super chat real quick, McHenry Excavating came over one day in the snow with this massive excavator, right? And they are killing it. Monster Factory's about to look ridiculous. We may even add, should we even mention the possibility of a clubhouse on the property? I don't know. If this thing kicks off really well, you never know what might happen here.
Bunkhouse is what we're looking at. A bunkhouse for our athletes, right? DCS Beamer kit looks really good. Since we have the WL hammer and the king of the table Claymore, what weapon will the winner get for this pay-per-view? Maybe a Monster Factory battle axe?
I hadn't even thought about an award. Because there is no champion declared yet, right? We haven't done anything like that. We're just having fun with this. But if there is, currently I'm ranked number 1 in the United States. We could have a United States title on the line. We could figure something out. Anytime I pull right-handed, that is.
Someone said you're in a subdivision where you're going to park everybody. No, we have 6 acres.
We got just shy of 6 acres,
got
but
room.
That's why it's only open to the athletes. That's why it's exclusive to the athletes and their significant others, corner people. There might be 10, 15 cars here. That's no different than someone having a pool party down the road. So,
who's the referee from South Dakota? Master referee Luke Pulcher.
Luke Pulcher will be head reffing. Tim Talmadge will be the down ref. And then when Luke is arm wrestling, Bill Logsdon, Tim will switch as the head ref, and Joel Cagle will be the down ref.
Clubhouse sounds good. Squeeze a golf course in. No.
Yeah, I'm not a golfer. But the obstacle course, we walked the property again yesterday. I thought originally it was like a half mile. I think it's going to be a mile. It's going to be a big ass track. So we're going to go ahead and do it where we put a couple of pipes in where the creek's at, dirt over it, so we can actually make a mountain bike track out of it as well. So you'll be able to run the obstacles, or you'll just be able to hop on your mountain bike and make laps.
Right.
So I'm excited. I think that's going to be amazing.
So we went way off into right field. You called this person.
Oh, yeah. I thought we needed 200. Didn't we have to get to 200? We need 11 more?
Oh, we need 11 more likes to tell him who it is. Joe Cagle is mega. Yes, he is. We love Joe Cagle.
We need 11 more likes. And
how is your riser and pronation?
We're going to find out in 6 days.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you, I feel that everything's in good form right now. I think that tour where I didn't have my riser, didn't have my pronation, and I was forced to pull all those matches from those horrible, crazy positions, I think it redeveloped that old side pressure joint strength that I used to have. And with my riser and pronator back, I think I'm a deadly man to be pulling. Okay, so there were over 200, but read that super chat real quick.
Okie dokie. Mason, Mike, have you considered using Total War before match?
No. Pump up.
And were you mad about the Derek thing? We're not talking about that.
Yeah, appreciate the support. Total War, it's great. I use it before all my workouts, and I do use it sometimes before practice because I want to get pumped. I want to get used to competing with the pump, but it will give you a pump, and I don't want to pump when I arm wrestle. FUBAR is something we've used several times before practices, and so far I haven't really gotten a pump from that. Do you agree?
I agree. Ms. L loves Mad Mike. Not me, not so much.
I'm just me, man. You know it. I'm just me. People like me for who I am. They hate me for who I am. And I'm never going to change. I'm not going to try to portray something else to get more fans or act this way to be a certain. Like me, don't like me. I'm me. I've got this woman by my side. My family loves me. I got amazing grandbabies. I'm cool.
Fox 8 Ball
I appreciate all the support, of course, but
Fox 8 Ball.
the
got
haters
something
can kiss
for
my
you.
ass.
And it's not the boobs. Okay, this is what I got for you. Check it out. The King's Move. Yes.
Whatever it takes, baby.
Representing.
Whatever it takes. We're at 236.
Whatever it takes.
236.
Right.
The phone call that I made was to the one and only Toddzilla, Todd Hutchins. He said yes. So we don't know what the date is. He has a pretty full schedule. We don't know what's going to happen after this match with Gennady, but it's definitely, he's available, I'm available. If it works out, we're going to make it happen right here. And I'm cool. Like I said, I'm cool I'm gonna tell you some shit that I thought about. Go ahead and read that real quick.
Okay. Harmison, big fan. Would you say you were in better, worse, or equal form you were in the Chafee match? You were a monster that day. You got this, champ. Good luck from Canada. Let's go West. And that is Harmison.
I appreciate you very much for your support. I'm 30 pounds bigger than I was then. I'm not as lean as I was then. I have not done anything in the gym to make me think that I'm stronger than I was then. But I think I'm stronger than I was. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I didn't know if Devin was tricking me. You know, like saying, hey, dude, just rest, just chill, just do light work, volume, blood flow multiple times a day. I really think he was genuine because I feel really healthy. And when I say, now, normally I get phantom pains about this time. So I'm expecting those to happen, right? But I feel like I'm a bad dude right now. We're gonna find out. Like I don't know anything. I honestly don't know anything. I have no idea. Every time I've gotten on the table, it's been as impressive or more than that December 11th practice when Corey was here and Ron Bath was here. Every time I've gotten on the table. So if that's accurate, then I'm in very rare form.
Okay.
But we're gonna find out very soon.
So the match is February 12th, and
That's 6 days.
6 days. So the link is in the description, and I'm sure our awesome moderators will also drop that link down there. There are 15 matches. It's the biggest. It is the biggest super match card ever. And
Now,
the thing is,
ArmWars has had big cards like that, but not these big names, right? ArmWars has had 15 matches in a day, 2 days in a row.
Really?
20 matches in a day, 2 days in a row. I mean,
where you pulled more than one.
oh yeah, I pulled multiple super matches almost every ArmWars I went to.
Right, right.
But there's never been a card assembled with this much talent.
It's a whole lot of talent, guys.
You know, at this level. So
Yeah.
it's very impressive.
Super exciting. I was like, Michael, because Michael's match is second to the last match of the
Oh, is
card.
it confirmed that?
Yes. So
Fuck's your problem.
Engen put out the schedule that I showed you, that you shared to your page.
Okay.
Damn, Michael. So Michael's match is the second to the last. John Brzezink's is the last. So I was like, Michael, can't we just wait a couple hours and then go in late? He goes, no, because I want to see Ron Bath. Ron Bath is like the first match, and then Ron Bath is like the fourth match because he's pulling both arms. And then there's Chance Shaw. I want to see Chance Shaw pull. Want to see Brita pull. You know, there's so much. The ladies are going to kill it. I want to see
Most
that.
likely. Most
So
likely.
there's so many good matches that you don't want to miss. And the truth be told, we bought the pay-per-view too. So we'll be in the audience.
Apparently, we always buy the paper.
With them up there on
You know?
stage. Support, babe. With them up there on stage. We can watch it live, but I'm also going to be like watching it so I can scroll back and stuff like that and look at it again and again. So do not miss that.
It should be good. I'm excited
Yeah.
about it. I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather not be going. I do that all the time. I accept everything. Oh, let's go see here. I've never been there before. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then the week of, I'm like, I'd rather just stay home. You know, it doesn't mean I want arm wrestle. I just dread the actual travel part. I love the destination. I hate the travel part. I hate the mask. I hate all that shit. You know what I mean? I hate those long flights. I'm really big for even the regular economy seats or even economy comfort. You know, so I dread that part. So a lot of times I'm like, ah, shit, we should have just stayed home. But like, I really want to know. I want to know where I'm at.
I don't know what time it starts Eastern, but I know that if you buy it on Core Sports, that it gives you a countdown. And you're gonna make me say that. Hermes Graspawini. Okay.
Appreciate the support.
Mike, do you have a preferred time of day to train? I find I rise to the occasion early in the morning.
I do fasted cardio first thing in the morning on an empty stomach because it can help increase your fat burning up to 300%. So I like doing my cardio fasted. I always do my weight training after I've eaten. I like to do 2 separate sessions of the day, separate my cardio from my weight training because it's exercise-induced thermogenesis. The more times you work out through the day, the higher metabolism you're gonna have. So I separate weight training and cardio. So my cardio is always in the morning. My weight training varies. That's why I like training from home. Whenever I just feel an itch, I take my pre-workout. 15 minutes later, I'm out in the gym working out.
Wild Frames, if Gennady wins, what does that mean for Hermes? And no idea what that means for Hermes, actually. And was 100% against Devin. I'm not sure what that means.
Okay, so I have no idea what that means for Hermes. It means Hermes badass, I guess. You know, if Gennady beats me, I just choked almost died. I guess it's saying if Gennady beat
Hard saying that, was it?
Oh, shit. That didn't work out. But, I mean, it's going to take, he's going to have to be in amazing form, in my opinion, to beat me. If somehow that was to happen, that would mean either he has progressed since losing to Hermes, or Hermes is a very bad dude, but he's vulnerable to a long-levered, strong-handed top roller such as Gerdecha or Lillettin or someone like that. I've never said Hermes is not a phenomenal arm wrestler. I just don't like him.
We did like him.
I liked him a lot. We went back and looked at
lot.
messages just as recent as October where we were communicating nicely to each other and talk about me coming to Rome and compete. I said, well, unfortunately, I just accepted this match because it's this match with Gennady. Then all of a sudden, he starts bad-mouthing me. And then recently, he said some shit that because I said I was on vacation when arm wrestling, that somehow disrespects him. Oh, well, you knew about it 6 to 8 weeks in advance. Yes, I did. I pulled the Arnold 3 weeks before. I went over there and I underestimated you. I was on vacation. But this shit about him being 95 kg, another dumbass. He was 103 kg. I mean, if you're going to state the facts, state them correctly. But
in case you can't tell.
It just bothers me. I just hate people
Michael's very
misrepresenting shit.
precise.
I'm very literal.
Very literal.
Like I said, if someone says, I know a guy who's twice as high as you, and I'm like, oh, he's 12'6" and 600 pounds. That's a huge human being. I did not know they were that big. You know, I mean, but I just think it's stupid when people say shit like that. But
it's what I deal with, y'all.
Yeah.
All day long now.
But yeah. So as far as Hermes, I did like him. I no longer like him. And without an apology, or there's some language barrier, and that's the problem. But there can't be because he's talked so much shit. You know, I don't know. I don't want to shake his hand. I don't want to look at him. I don't have anything to do with the kid.
Yeah. So just getting past all of what he said, just for you guys' future reference when you're commenting, know this: Michael was reaching out into last October for a match with Hermes. In the meantime, before Hermes got back to us, Gennady answered.
He contacted me about Gennady.
And Gennady accepted. We were looking to go to Rome for Michael to actually pull Hermes. Well, then when Gennady was offered and Michael accepted that before Hermes got back to us, that's the only reason why Michael's not dodging a match with Hermes. He was trying to set one up.
There's nothing to dodge in arm wrestling. It's just arm wrestling.
We would have been happy to go over there and pull because I love Rome. Was looking forward to going to Rome. And then he turned into a twit. So you can sit on that want for the rest of your life, Hermes.
I mean, I'm not saying I want arm wrestling, but I don't owe him anything.
Luke Poulter, there he is, our master ref, excited to be competing and reffing in the factory. It's going to be awesome. Best of luck in Turkey. Very happy to be part of the Monster family.
We appreciate you very much.
Did you see your shirt?
Did you see your referee shirt? If you didn't, go back and watch this badass.
White Wolf, good luck, Mike. I'm sure everyone in the West is cheering for you to represent. Shut up the East. Hermes is a big mouth. Shut him up, not mad.
Yeah, I mean, Hermes, I think, is going to have his hands full with the Reef. That's what England was telling me. A Reef's going to be very, very well prepared. So, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of good matches. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go ahead.
In Hermes Graspawini, and I did get that pun, by the way. Okay, someone said that I didn't. Says, is it Hermes or is it actually his translator? No, it's actually
Hermes.
Hermes.
Could be either.
No, because,
could be both.
Because our Italian
friend
listened, our Italian friend
about that.
listened to Hermes
and
live,
apologized profusely for his behavior.
called Michael apologizing.
But
the Italian Federation apologized to Michael. Yeah.
But it's okay. Like I said, I'm not messed up about it. I just don't behave one way to my face and then go and run your mouth on social media and when you're, I don't know. I just don't understand. I'm confused, right? But
Michael, what's your favorite arm wrestling match of all time?
Man.
Fox 8-Ball, maybe.
I don't know. What would be my favorite arm wrestling match of all time?
6-0 Andre Pushkar.
Oh, you're talking about mine? Actually, 6-0 Andre Pushkar in January 2012 was the most epic match of my life, because I was definitely not picked to win. I was thinking about the matches that I've seen. Watching John beat Dennis at Vedetta in Vegas once, because I just swept Jan and Chesky 6-0 as the co-main event. Watching that was pretty cool. It was a cool event to be a part of. Being at ArmWars and watching Devin beat John 6-0 was spectacular, and then watching him run through all of us on the coffee table that night afterwards was crazy. But I've been around this thing for 32 years, so it'd be very hard for me to pick my favorite arm wrestling match of all time. For me, though, probably me beating Andre was the biggest one for me.
Deep says, Jerry and MT first time was great. I bet you don't know that was not the first time.
Yeah, our first match.
UAL 3? No.
First match was 1995. Daytona Beach, Yukon Jack, regional qualifier. I missed weight by 6 pounds, so I had to pull supers. I weighed 204, pulled the supers. Ready to go, flop wrist, had his hand, he shoved me up off the side of the pad. Ended up fouling out twice. He never pinned me that match, but who cares? I fouled. I couldn't keep him on the pad, so he won. Next time we pulled was 2007 at the Sean Ray Classic NAL qualifier. And he beat me once, I beat him once, he beat me. He took first, I took second. Nick Zena took third. 2013 UAL 3, I beat him 3-0 for the $10,000 ring that Robert Drink gave out. And then 2014, he and I had that long match at the UAL 8 where I beat him. And then you talk about the WAL, which is so funny because WAL 7x9, and I struggled with him on 7x9s, but I beat him every time on 7x7s prior to that, within that decade.
White Wolf, Hermes is more delusional than a certain Australian. He thinks he can run over you and Devin, as if I'd like to see you take on Alex Kurdecha.
Well, Hermes maybe stylistically matches up well against Devin or myself. I don't think he beats either one of us. I think we're too good of defensive arm wrestlers. I mean, he might get at hand advantage. He might get that. But to think that either one of us are the same people we were when we pulled in 2017 is naive. But yeah, I don't see a path for him to beat me. I think his hand and wrist, I don't think they're much better than mine. If they are, we're gonna find out how my hand and wrist compares to Gennady in 6 days. I would love to see me pull Alex Kurdecha. I think that would be a fun match. When I was offered that last year, when I was trying to get the Levon match, it didn't make sense to me because he had just lost to, Krause, right? So you don't offer me the guy who lost to Krause instead of Levon. Now, since he's came back, he's dominated everybody. Yes, it makes sense. Didn't make sense 14 months ago. Makes sense now.
Who's that?
Kurdecha.
Oh,
Remember they tried
Kurdecha.
to offer me Kurdecha instead of, told me I had to move up the top 8 rankings to get a shot at Levon. I'm like, you're an idiot. I'm the best from the West. You're the best from the East. Let's do it.
Yeah, we would love to have Kurdecha right here.
I'm definitely.
I would love to see that match right here. And again, the referees are master referees, and those are not on 7x9-inch pads.
No.
So whatever
all
you
the
guys are
preparation
thinking.
I've done,
Yeah.
I've moved every table to 7x7s except the one 7x9 that I have, but all my preparation is 7x7 because I don't know when WL's coming back.
Kale AESG says, I don't think Corey is ready for Hermes, but maybe he is. There's no way to know. I don't know either.
It's very difficult to top roll Corey. It just is. So, but if he gets Corey far enough on his bicep with his hand flat, he might could do. It just depends. I mean, like I said, Hermes is a world champion. People don't give Corey the credit for whatever reason, like saying that he hasn't beat any legit guys. All the people that he beat on his way to the rank that he has now were previous top 10 guys that he knocked out of the top 10 on his way up. But yeah, Corey will get his time. He'll get his due when it's time. He's going to beat the people, and he's going to, barring injury, for a lot of people. I mean, Corey's a guy who has limitless potential, in my opinion. Okay.
Bit Rage says, Michael, I'm getting a new table, wanting to go with the monster table. What is your That is your situation, right?
Yeah, get the go to monsterfactory.shop, click equipment, and the table's right over there. That's what everyone will be arm wrestling here at the Monster Factory pay-per-view event. I love it. It has the strings, which are more friendly for video. You see if you go below where the pad you can't really see as well. It's more about angles, so the strings are better for seeing a pin from a camera perspective.
Diego Garcia, that is a match that we actually tried to set up here for the Monster Factory. Corey and Marcio Barboza.
Yeah, we tried to get Matt, we tried to get Marcio, we tried to get Richard, we tried to get Derek, we tried to get several people. But it's hard to find him a match. People, timing, not enough time to be ready, stuff like that.
James Sato, you behave when I read this. Let's be real. It's difficult for you to top roll Corey.
You're an idiot.
So you haven't watched his matches at all. Wayne Withers?
That's so funny.
Mike Ayello?
If you're referring to anything recent, like during the 6 months I was on tour, I had nerve damage and my riser and pronation was gone. I take everyone's hand, and I will continue to take everyone's hand. That's just how it's going to go. So you're very naive to think that if my wrist gets buckled, their wrist isn't buckled as well. I don't have to have cup to take your hand. All I got to do is have a stronger riser and pronation. Your wrist will go back. Just so happens that when my wrist is cracked back a little bit, I still have access to all my power. 99% of the time, my opponents do not. So, dumbass comment.
He has a chance to make a lot of money, win or lose. #dread. Not sure who that is. The fix will be awesome today. Yeah, I'm just hoping it stays
Civil.
you know?
It may not.
Because like I said, there's been a lot of stuff happen behind the scenes that you guys aren't aware of, and not everything that you're seeing
Read that one.
is honest.
Shane Elliott.
MMT, when you retire from the Super Heavies, do you plan to go to 220?
No. I'm not a 220-pound man. If I'd start running marathons, I'm still 245. You know what I mean? That's not in my future.
Yeah, watch Todd hold all day. 6-0 switcheroo says, yes, I can.
Even when we cut, like, no TRT, no nothing. In 2015, we did our photo shoot. I went from 270, and before a water depletion, which was a killer water depletion, I got down to 233, you know? And that was no TRT or anything. So, and that was what, 7 years ago? 220 is not my future. You put me on a feeding tube or something, I might make 220.
Okay. Check out the fix. Yes, it's coming on soon after this live, actually. Kenny Ferguson. Topi. There he is.
Topi. There he is.
But thank you for the support.
Yeah, appreciate the super
Topi
chat.
is hunting the monster. That is right. Absolutely. Michael is not taking this match lightly. If you are...
Listen, I picked Robbie.
But if you're a member, then you know that Michael also has already accepted another match left-handed. Very soon after.
A week later.
Very soon after.
I was supposed to hear back from him by Saturday. I haven't heard back yet, so I don't know if they're going to be able to do it or not.
See, this is him being literal again, okay? Diego Garcia, hey, Michael, watched your Dimitri Trubin match in 2017. You looked fast and strong. Is that your preferred weight? If not, what is? And Kyle Thompson said, do you think Richard Lupke's will come back again?
Okay, so Diego, thank you for your support. Kyle, thank you for your support. I was in good form. I was about 272 that day. I wasn't as lean as I wanted to be, but I had a good game plan. I knew what I needed to do. I knew I needed to clamp my hand, and it worked out well for me. He actually after that match ended up losing to Mirtala Alzanoff, and then I beat Mirtala in the finals. Mirtala is the guy that Corey just swept 3-0, for all you people that think Corey hasn't beat anybody good. So Dimitri, very strong. My preferred weight, like I said, I just weighed 298.2. I don't like necessarily how I feel at this weight. Like I haven't been, this is not 298.2, perfect nutrition, all that shit. Like I've been slacking. I've been making sure I get my protein in, but my nutrition, pizza, cake, what I want. So I'm not perfectly happy with how I look, but like I said, I think I feel very strong. Now, do I think I could be equally as strong, much more fit at around 270 and have a lot more confidence in myself? Yes. So I don't know what my path is after this match. I had got to believe the hype that I had to be 300 plus to even have a chance at Levon. I disagree. I don't think I have to. I just have to keep working on my strengths, because the strengths that I possess were better than when Levon and I worked those same strengths in Dubai. Now, he beat me on 8 other fundamental strengths, but the riser pronation, the way I trained them, he was not able to keep up with those. So if I can continue to progress in those 2 areas, those are the 2 things I need to be able to stop the match. And if I stop the match, I guarantee you I win the match. So I don't believe I necessarily have to be 300 plus, but we'll see when I get back. I know I want to be more fit. I want to train differently than how I'm currently training. So we'll see. But I mean, if I win in completely dominant, freakish fashion, like no one's ever beat the guy, then maybe I gain 20 more pounds and just be a not as healthy super heavyweight guy for a bit. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think I'm gonna win convincingly, but I think I will be able to even be stronger in a better physique, better condition, better conditioning, all that stuff. My opinion. Okay, well, starting with Todd and work your way up, there's just not a whole lot up from there.
Hey, stop for a minute.
Go ahead.
Damn it.
So I'm gonna go ahead. She's trading a poll, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I was thinking about the other day. Just for shits and giggles, the shirts are not live yet, but they will be, per my badass dude Damon Payne at Nine Line Apparel. So they're coming out. They'll be live very soon. You'll be able to get the Monster Factory arm wrestling shirts with Monster Factory on the back, and our 3 major or 3 brand partners. So I have considered starting maybe at the 10th place guy in the United States.
Do you want me to put?
Go ahead and post it. Yeah.
Okay, because we've already had.
We don't have to add that. I should just go ahead and ask.
Okay. All right. I just posted a poll, and so this is where'd it go? So Michael has been talking about upcoming pay-per-views if we're sticking around the Monster Factory.
If they're supported. Like, I'm not doing it just for shits and giggles, because these matches, I could make a lot of money off a lot of these matches. I mean, there's a promoter out there that pay me 5 figures for most of these matches, you know?
Right. So we've already told you that Todd Hutchins has agreed to pull Michael right here in the Monster Factory at a future pay-per-view. It will not be on this first one, but at a future one. Now, my question to you is, or our question to you is, would you like to see him to continue to pull up the ranks in North America only, or actually just any North American puller, or would you prefer he alternate with Europeans and North Americans? Have, like, the one I want to see is Kurdecha here. I just like saying his name.
Well, he's such a good kid, too.
He is such a good kid.
And he's a giant. So it looks cool sitting next to somebody that big.
Right.
But, yeah, so that's the thing. Do I just pull U.S. pullers? Do I switch them off U.S. European? Or do I start at the 10th place dude and arm wrestle every single person all the way up till just to prove that I'm the number 1 guy in the United States? You know, do I just start at all right, number 10, Monster Factory, be here in April. Number 9, all right, be here in May. Number 8, be here in June. Number 7, come here in July. And I'll just run through them. If what?
You run through them, right?
Yeah, there's no if. I'm a bad dude.
You are a bad dude, honey. Kenny Ferguson bet when Topi wins, send him back with the red Monster shirt XL. If you win, I will buy it. Deal?
That's fine. Yeah.
Do it.
I mean,
go for that number 1 spot. Yes, please, is what Niagara Slammers says. Where did you hear that Devin was going to be on? We didn't. We didn't hear that Devin.
No, a lot of people are. He's going to Austin. He'll be there today, tomorrow, whatever. And a lot of people are thinking it's for the Joe Rogan show, but it's not.
As far as we know.
No, it's what he told me.
Well, okay, but he did tell you. He did tell you. He's not always going to tell the truth.
I would like to be able to be completely honest with you, but I can't promise you that I will.
That's what Devin told Michael.
It's like, I know you're always going to be honest with me, and I would like to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, so far, 66 people would like to see you alternate with Europeans, not just North Americans here in the Monster Factory. And I would like to see that as well.
I mean, that would be fun. But I really, people are talking about you need this much time to prep for a match. I don't. I don't like prepping this long. No. It's pissing me off. Like, I've been pissed for like a month. Yes. You know, I'm so sick of this shit. I want to arm wrestle. You know?
Well, a lot of people out there in social media land are like, but Michael only wants to pull once a year. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He wants to pull.
If there's money on the table that makes sense, I will arm wrestle every month. I mean, I don't, unless I'm preparing for Levant, and then make it 5 weeks. I'm just kidding. I need 6. But yeah, it'd be fun.
What about Tim Bresnan versus Corey West for upcoming pay-per-view? That match has actually been proposed to Tim. I mean, to Corey from Tim, but not here in the Monster Factory at another event.
We did propose it to him for here, and he said he didn't want to do it on his home turf. I just told you that.
Okay. Yeah. So that match is in discussion, but another big match had been proposed to Corey first, and Corey had already said yes, so they're waiting to see if that one's confirmed. And from what I understand, if that one's confirmed, then there's not the possibility that he could pull Tim at that event just because of how close it is.
What's up, Monster? Appreciate the support. Mask, Todd Hutchins, and RVJ.
Yeah, I'd like to, RVJ wants to come to the Monster Factory.
Yeah, he wants to be involved on the
he
pay-per-view.
wants to be on the
I don't think he wants any of this, but he said he wants to be on the card. I'm a little bit bigger version than I was when we met at the campground. But I like RVJ a lot. Mask is someone I've only pulled on a practice table, so it'd be fun to get a real competition pull with him. Todd Hutchins, another person I've only pulled on the practice table, so it'd be super cool to get to pull him. I pulled Marcio. Mike Ayello I've never pulled other than just without a strap and no chalk up there at Madison Square Garden, so I've never got to pull on him. There's guys, I mean, there's a lot of matches that would just be fun, right? Just fun to have.
I would like to have Corey versus Barboza here too, or Corey versus Mask here too. It just hasn't worked out so far with the schedules that Michael has proposed. Ryan Bowen versus RVJ wrist size conversation. That was a hilarious live stream. I don't know anything about it.
I haven't seen it.
I've not seen it. The Hunster for practice pools, yes, but those aren't good for super matches. Todd crushes.
What about a Jerry rematch? Well, why would I reward someone who quit?
You're gonna pull Jerry.
But why is the story get so twisted and just because you guys wanted to see another match when the guy quit? Now I'm gonna do a voiceover on 506 pointing out things exactly. And maybe you'll have a better understanding of what exactly
No, they
happened.
won't. Because what I know is people believe what they want to believe. But
Yeah.
let's move on. Aussie arm wrestler says, "Can't wait for you to crush it. Ready, bang!" I love how you say that. I just
Yeah.
want to
Appreciate the support.
I just want to have an Australian accent for like just long enough to say that, or actually send it to me recording. I'll set it like as a phone ring or something like that. Ready, bang!
That would be pretty funny.
White Wolf, yes, Matt Mass, get him there. Would love to. I love how MMT and Devin pull regular people and keep them from getting hurt. You guys are arm wrestling Jedis. That actually started, actually, Devin's broken arms. Just saying.
He's got a list.
Just saying he's got a list. All right.
He's broke a bunch of them.
But that actually started with who showed you how to keep them safe? Pulls like 6 inches off the back.
Travis Bajan.
Travis Bajan.
Travis Bajan will foul his elbow 6 inches off the back pad to pull somebody out of a bad position, right? He just doesn't care. He's like, listen, come over this way, you know? But yeah.
Yeah, Phil Whitty from the UK says, not long now, you got this big fellow. Hashtag super prepared. All right.
Appreciate you, Phil.
So guys, I already mentioned to you that The Fix with Neil Pickup and Derek and Corey are going to be live today, live chat, live stream. Want to watch that, hoping everything stays civil. Now, but if you have not followed, guys, please put the ArmWars link in the chat so that if you have not subscribed to ArmWars yet, do so. I have never seen a better produced arm wrestling show than what ArmWars is putting out right now. And the thing is that
They claim the ones that are out now are not the good ones. They say that what they have coming is
it is so good.
so
Gives
much
me
better.
chills just thinking
It's
about
good.
it. And
it
in
keeps you
fact,
invested in the matches for sure.
in fact, after just the teaser that was out before Christmas, I'm like online with Neil going, get Michael there. And so that's actually in the talks. Michael with another big exciting match.
Well, I am technically still the ArmWars Super
He is.
Heavyweight World Champ.
He is, but
I might as well defend that title.
But you just got to be a part of that because, like I said, it is the best produced arm wrestling show. You can't call yourself a fan of arm wrestling and not like what they're doing. So, guys, put that on there. I see it there already. Be sure and go subscribe to ArmWars and be ready. Just hold on and watch what's coming out. It's absolutely amazing. Plus, Neil Pickup spent his kids' college fund to get it going. Damn it, Neil.
Yeah, he didn't watch that the other day. He's all in, you know.
All in, Neil. Definitely want to be a part of that. Craig D, wouldn't that be absolutely awesome? That match has to happen somewhere, right? I don't know what all of this more is, dude. You're going to have to chill for a minute. Thank you guys so much for handling that switcheroo. You're way cool.
Awesome.
Best quality arm wrestling production ever. Sorry, Arm TV. It's absolutely the truth. James Statham is doing hella
I got to
work.
do that. I forgot.
Yeah, you suck.
I'm horrible. He'd say it wasn't in a rush, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and sorry, I'm not gonna put you in timeout. You're just gonna have to go away. I don't like that.
I don't know what it is.
Just spamming. Neil has become a backbone of arm wrestling. Neil is not become, guys, he has always been a staple around professional arm wrestling. In fact, his ArmWars series changed the face of professional arm wrestling, in my opinion. We all love to talk about strict rules, WAL rules, or whatever. What you don't know, most of you, if you have not followed ArmWars, their rules are strict, but with a slight running foul. You can't do this, like a Travis elbow foul, and keep the match going, all right? That will stop the match. But we're talking about bobbles that you can't even see freaking sunlight through. We don't see it. That doesn't stop a match. That actually lets these athletes arm wrestle to a pin, and I absolutely love that.
No,
It's the best
super
thing
cool.
going.
Yeah.
All right. Clerks 93, Paul Trubin. He has a winning record on you, right?
Didn't he tear his pec?
He did. So he's
Trubin
injured.
hasn't been able to compete because he keeps getting injured, but I love Trubin. He's a great guy.
Absolutely awesome guy. He was supposed
He is one of the few people that has a winning record on my right arm.
He does. He was supposed to pull you. No, he was supposed to pull Hermes.
Yeah, and then
And had to back out because of an injury. That was
that's
very
how
unfortunate.
Gerdetchi got the match.
Yeah, which Hermes is wishing it wasn't Krdecha.
Probably so.
Right. So, hey, Michael, do you think Lachlan is a good match for Corey?
No,
I'd love to see it.
I don't care. I don't think it's a good match at all.
I would love to see it, though.
Yeah, but I'm not paying for the dude to come over here. I mean, you've lost to both Americans. You've arm wrestled him, so I don't know how he's going to get here. And Corey's definitely not going to Australia unless the money's crazy.
Yeah, and so Sale50 says, having felt both, do you think current Todd Hutchins versus healthy Trubin is a good match, strength-wise?
I've only pulled Todd on the practice table, but the match goes in. You know, if Todd keeps his hand, he's got a very good chance.
Is Matt Gardner still active?
No, I like Matt a lot though.
What did Krdecha... Wait, did Krdecha visit Devin?
No,
No, they missed
Devin
each other.
was they missed each other when that was going down.
I
don't know what all
Damn
that
it.
shit is.
How when we have blocked somebody, how do they keep coming through? Oh well, I'll have to research that. Big huge fan. Let's go. That's a former troll. All right, unpredictable Tony. So nice to see you. Corey versus Lachlan is a bad match. Depending on how RVJ does against Bowen, RVJ could pull Lachlan.
I mean, RBJ and Lachlan might. I don't know. They're similar weight, both genetically gifted individuals. RBJ is going to have the better hand for sure. Probably the stronger arm. I don't know. It'd be interesting. I'd pick RBJ.
Oh, RVJ is going to win easy, is what someone said. It's a shame you starred.
Corey versus Prudnick. I have no idea how strong Prudnick is. That could be a big ask.
He keeps going with different accounts, is what's happening, is what someone's saying.
Yeah.
When do we leave for Turkey? Wednesday.
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 We're less than 72 hours from departure.
So we arrive on Thursday, and then when is it actually? When do you compete? Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quit worrying about it. Let me read
Okay.
the other stuff that comes up.
Corey versus Prudnick.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why do they go after this live stream? What does it accomplish? They have little tiny lives. Nothing important going on. I personally think Ryan isn't enough for RVJ, says Jared Nipper. Thank you so much for being one of our members, Jared. See your little.
I think RVJ is definitely the guy who has the most experience, better genetics. There's a time that eventually hard work is going to surpass genetics. I don't think we've reached that time yet because RVJ seems pretty motivated right now. But Ryan loves arm wrestling, and if his training is correct and he keeps training, he's going to end up getting really good, in my opinion.
Unpredictable Tony says he's interested in how strong your wrist and hand are with the Rice workout.
Like I said, everything feels really good. My muscle hadn't came all the way back in my thumb, but I have access to all the things that I did not. So, I mean, I feel like I'm in really good form. We're gonna find out for sure.
Yeah, and someone said that they would love to see you and RVJ on a live. Okay, guys.
On a live? That'd be funny shit.
It would be funny shit. So watching these two men, Bit Rage, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
So watching these two when they were doing that arm wrestling up in Maine in the RV park, it's hysterical. And then the next day, RVJ full shades on because he needed them.
Yeah.
Daylight was not his friend at that point, right? So they did a little interview for RVJ's channel. And the thing is both of these guys have so much arm wrestling knowledge to be able to break down matches and break down how they think matches are going to go and different pullers. It's very interesting to listen to, but don't get them started on a tear. just don't do it. I mean, you're going to be, I don't know, your sides will be hurting from laughing so hard. It's
He's
absolutely
pretty
hysterical. Okay. Ryan versus RVJ versus Corey versus Lachlan.
I mean, I honestly think Corey is, I don't know. I think Corey is a level above. No offense to RBJ or anyone. I just think Corey's very, very high level.
Michael, Irfan Ramson wants to know if you've ever pulled Todd Hutchins in a tournament. Just curious.
Left-handed 2003 AAA Nationals. We slipped right here, and they called slip and losing position. I'm like, what the hell was that? But they didn't reverse the call. That's the only time we ever wrestled.
Have you ever felt Mike Ayello? That's the Hunster.
We only gripped up with just a table, no chalk, no strap, right there at the Madison Square Garden 2019. Felt super strong.
RBJ is ridiculously strong and talented. Unfortunately, he doesn't tap into his potential until he rages. Once that signature yell with the flexing bicep shows up, he is in God mode.
Got lots of potential for sure.
Michael, is Dave ranked second or third?
Dave Chafee? In the United States, he's ranked second to me. In North America, he'd be ranked third.
How good was Arsen Liliev, and where is he now?
He was really good, but he has no desire to come back.
Phil Woody. Oh, that's sorry, talking to Phil Woody. I think Monster beats Levon right now. That's a tall order.
I feel really good. Someone asked me in the thing, do I think I could beat Devin right now? Yes. I mean, it's because of, would I beat the Devin that showed up May of last year? Possibly. But the Devin that exists right now today, I think I'd kill him because he's not where he wants to be. He's just starting his prep. He's torn down. He's arm wrestling all the time, so I don't think that'd be a fair match. I want to find out what happens. I got to win in 6 days, guys. I got to win in 6 days. And then see what happens with Devin and Levon. See, of course, I mean, that's my goal. My goal is Levon, right? Or the overall world number one. But I'm going to say it again. If these pay-per-views are supported in a manner in which I think they can be supported, I will just arm wrestle right here, and you guys pick my opponents. I'm fine with it.
The GOAT Mario, Michael is definitely not rooting against Devin for Levon. I mean, you're not rooting against anybody, right? You're just excited to see the match.
What's going to happen.
He's a fan of the match.
The match and all Devin wins. It's just we have enough power to stop the match.
TMTL, MMT Crew, did you watch the interview on Neil from Voice of Arm Wrestling? Neil has everything on the line. If ArmWars isn't a success, he's out.
Yeah, I heard it. I agree. I mean, he can't keep funneling money into something and not have the reward. Like, I mean, I'm sure over the course of his ArmWars career and everything that he's done, there has been a monetary gain throughout that. Has he taken everything he has now and pumped into this again? Yes, I'm sure he has. But if he doesn't get the return, that makes it... See, it's not even losing your money and making a profit. You have to make a profit that's worth the amount of time that you gave up with your family and your kids and everything else to make this dream happen. So if it doesn't work, then I'd quit too.
Okay, guys, I have to clear something up. There's literally zero chance that Gennady is going to beat Michael 6-0.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. There's
no way is it going to happen.
But there's also zero chance that Michael is going to beat Gennady 6-0.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Zero chance it could happen.
Zero chance.
Because we're pulling a best of 5.
Best of 5, guys.
So the first one to win 3 wins.
Yes.
So all we can do is 3-0.
The best you can do is 3-0.
Yeah, that's it.
Please understand that.
It's so funny.
Just understand.
Because somebody said earlier that Gennady's going to crush me 6-0.
And I was like, I will bet the house.
that he doesn't beat me 6-0.
I promise you, it's not going to happen, okay? that is the safest bet,
Yeah, it's fun though. I mean, it's the different leagues, the different rules, the different, all that stuff. The reason they're doing the best of 5 is because they don't want to run all 5 matches when they have 15, 16 matches on the card, right?
Right.
So it's all about time. With if you're buying a pay-per-view and it's just one match, like the Derek Smith versus Tim
6-0 switcheroo, you hang on to that.
Like the Derek Smith versus Tim Bresnan. They ran the other 2 matches because, you paid for one match, so why not let them arm wrestle all 5? But when you're trying to get through 16 matches,
it can't be 5-1 either. Someone said 5-1. It can't. Come
it's
on.
best of 5.
Work with me. Just work with me.
No one can have 5 wins. The most wins you can have is 3.
Great David says, where'd you go? I am Georgian, but still cheering for Michael against Gennady. Don't tell anyone. Here is the thing.
Oops. She just told everyone.
I just told everyone. Here's the thing.
Appreciate the support.
6-0 switchy says change it to 5-0 switchy. The thing is I really like Gennady. He is extremely respectful.
Very good guy.
And that's the way that you have to remain it. But you have to, I need you to look at him.
No, listen.
Like he's coming to kill your wife. That's how I want you to approach that.
Trust me, I'm going to be angry.
Okay. All right. Hermes.
Hell, I'm already angry.
Hermes Graspawini. Stroke that long, hairy face mane when you approach the table with Gennady. The beard cometh.
I appreciate the support. I'm just going to have tunnel vision. I'm going to go in there, shake the man's hand, have crazy fire in my eyes, grab a hold of when they say go, and hit him with everything I got.
Monster Todd, I don't know how familiar you are with supplementation. pretty familiar at this point, okay? But you should give Osterine MK 2866. You can order it online. It's a SARM.
Is it, what is it, MK what?
2866. Is that one you've been doing?
Forgot. Taking MK something. Can't remember what it is.
Armon Io, that would be the appearance.
What?
Understand sometimes wolves can walk around in sheep's clothing. All right? Kane and Pole. Old Michael with no beard looked scary. Kyle Rayner. If you beat Gennady, does that mean you deserve a shot at #1 in the world?
Absolutely. So all these dumbasses saying I don't have a fucking ladder to climb. I mean, I've been ranked #1 from the fucking West I've been top 5 for a decade.
Hey, Phil's daughter watches this.
I apologize, Phil's daughter. For the top 5 in the world for a decade. I don't have anything else to prove. I had a bad performance. I'm about to have a really good performance. And it doesn't matter whether I deserve it. If I've got the $100,000 sponsor, I'm getting the fucking match, right? I don't care. So that's the whole thing. Do I want the match? Yes. Do I have someone who's willing to put up an assload of money for me in the match? Yes. So I don't care if you think I deserve it or not. As long as I beat Gennady, if I want to wait to find out the winner is, I'm the one with the money. I'm tired of that question, in case y'all hadn't noticed that. I mean, it's just, it's a question that is so stupid. You know, you have a bad performance, and all of a sudden, someone's like, oh, you need to beat Vitaly now. He's ranked ahead of you. What did he do? What did he do?
Phil Woody.
I was ranked #2. He was ranked #3. Devin was ranked #4. I got beat by Devin, so now Vitaly jumps me as well. That's how these rankings go. Vitaly might can beat me. Hell, they all might can beat me. But I don't have to prove anything. I just got to win in 6 days, and then I choose my path.
Phil Woody from the UK. The new Monster merch looks awesome.
Thanks, Phil.
Michael is hyped. He's not hyped. He is ready for war, guys.
I want to arm wrestle. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to wait months again until I arm wrestle again. I don't. So I'm either all in this shit or just let me go. I'm out.
Phil Woody says no daughter this week.
Yeah, good thing. I mean, I'm sorry, Phil.
I don't know how, if I could have like a 60-second lead in on when he talks and actually just be able, and I know I can use the language myself, but right now, I mean, this is the response that I can get over, hey, I just ate the last bit of oatmeal.
Well, you did eat my last flour tortilla, and I was going to have a breakfast burrito. You know what I mean?
You know?
But,
guys, can we all say that Mrs. Monster is way ready for this part of our life to be behind us? I'm ready for this to be over.
I don't know. It's just heartening when you put so much of yourself into something and you have just jackasses who try to run you in the ground, or someone misrepresenting a situation and getting a bunch of people on their side to say stupid shit. It's just frustrating. You know, I mean, I don't need this shit in my life. I don't have to do it. I'm doing this because I love arm wrestling. I'm here on this live because I appreciate the people who support us. We put out this content because we appreciate what you guys have done. You've allowed us to be full-time social media people, and now I can focus on training and spend time with my wife. She doesn't have to go back to work as a nurse. This is our job. But that still doesn't mean I have to like everybody, you know. You know? Jared
Nipper says his face when you said he got mad about oatmeal. Like, yeah, you're right. I don't care. I wanted that oatmeal. And okay, so all of this part of this aggressive side of him is not one that you guys have seen in a bit. And it is necessary to get into the mindset where he needs to go. If you are in our members and you heard one of the videos you heard me say, regardless of who in their brain dead moment has Gennady ranked where they have him ranked, he is a dangerous opponent for anybody that is actually going up against him. And the last thing you can let him do is believe he's in the match. And because he goes crazy on you. All right. Very exciting to see. Very strong puller. Michael's got to get in the mindset that he is going to war, and we're seeing that leak over into everything. So,
I mean, it's just, I am running hot, but I also don't take kindly to people lying. And I don't like people being disrespectful. It makes no sense to me. There's no reason you have to treat people that way. So I don't do well with it. And especially if I'm a little bit more irritated than normal, that shit's gonna get to me, you know?
well, and here's the truth of the matter. I got a lot more life behind me than I have in front of me right now. And I don't want to spend what we have left dealing with people who are less than transparent.
I agree.
So just don't give any more time to it.
I know.
Don't give any more time to it. All right.
You just
So
press super chat right there.
super chat.
Yeah.
Who is that? Clint Pack. Hell yeah! I love to see the fire back in the monster's eyes. 2.0 baby.
Well, I put a lot of work into this. I put a lot of heart into this. I made a lot of sacrifices. I mean, Rebecca and I could have been traveling on that tour, just enjoying ourselves, doing things. There's a lot of things we could have done, but I made this commitment to myself that I'm going to find out what's possible. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just be transparent. I'm not staying on all the pancakes. I'm done with that shit. I said all the pancakes. I'm not staying on all the pancakes. I'm gonna tweak things. I'm not gonna risk my health to chase something that at the end of the day is just arm wrestling glory. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna take all the pancakes, because I don't think I have to. I don't think I have to. What do you say about that?
Can I read this first?
Yeah.
6-0 switcheroo.
$5 for some more oatmeal?
For some more oatmeal.
You're a good man. You're a good man. But yeah, so I'm gonna downsize my pancake regimen. I'm gonna be a much more fit version of me, but I do genuinely think I have the right recipe to be number one in the world, and it doesn't take everything that people think it takes. I think it takes a lot of heart. I think it takes superiority in 1 to 2 lanes. I think I can prioritize training those 2 lanes, and I will be able to stop anyone on the planet, and then I will win the match. That's what I believe. But I'm running this until we get back. I'm switching things up, and I'm gonna do my own protocol the way I wanna do it, the way I get the result that I want, where I get to live the life that I want, be healthier, and still be Monster 2.0 and come in crazy and ready to rip some arms off.
The GOAT, Mario, you're a
That's
little
just
late
it.
to the party. We actually already talked about that, and Todd has accepted to pull Michael right here in the Monster Factory in a future pay-per-view. Yes. So Poor Bear Vlog says, go to the video where he's training with Levon, and he pulled the hell out of that pulley. He was confident in showing how strong MMT is.
Yep.
Devin looked really unhealthy when he pulled you last time. Hope he doesn't go too far this time with Levon.
It is a fear because it means so much, right? And I fell into the same delusion that it was worth it. It's not. It's not. But I don't think I am not the guy that I think I'm made by what it is that I'm taking. I genuinely believe that. Now I'm not gonna say I'm no longer eating pancakes, right? I'm just saying I don't have to have them in the excess of which I was instructed. So I don't know. That's my choice. That's what I'm gonna do, and I think what we're gonna get in return is gonna be a better version of me.
We just have a lot of things still left that we want to do, and we have.
Well, I mean,
we
I don't
found
like
out that
not
our
being able
health
to
is
breathe.
our health is.
I mean, I'm
top
pissed
of that, right?
when I'm trying to do shit, and my wife was like, "Why are you breathing so heavy?" I'm like, "Girl, It's pissing me off. You know? Why are you breathing so heavy? Some fucking 300 pounds. What are you talking about? I ate like 10 pizzas yesterday. Of course I'm heavy.
Mike, will you give us a woo when you get that first pin on Gennady?
You're going to be more than just a woo. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish we had $1 billion, but it would be nice if the match was happening right now. If we could just turn the camera, there's Gennady. Somebody say, ready, go, and let's make it happen. I don't want to wait anymore. I want to do it now.
Brad Pitt says, Monster Michael Todd should have married someone with a high school diploma. I'd never marry anybody that sounds that educated.
Shouldn't have married anybody with, what do you say?
I think he says I'm too smart for you, my love.
That could be it.
All right.
But you got to figure how smart she must be to have said yes, right? I give her IQ points for that one.
I agreed. No need for crazy, insane PED stacks these days with all the knowledge out there. TD, in future, any chance of technique training vids with other top arms, hook training with Chafee, etc.? Good luck with Gennady.
Thank you very much. That's a great idea for some videos. I'd love to be training with Chafee. We're just so far away, and I tried to get him down here. He didn't have enough off time to come down. And when I went through there on a tour, he wasn't thinking about arm wrestling at the time, so we didn't get a chance to get any table time then. But I would love to get Dave on here and us get some workouts together, get some table time together. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Talton, 1910. I support the fire, Michael, coming from Vancouver, British Columbia. Hey, guys, love what you guys are doing up there in Canada. Absolutely love watching.
Yeah, appreciate the support. Thanks a lot. And this is it. This is just me ready to arm wrestle, you know. And like I said, I'm cool if I just do all this shit right here. I have no idea how this first pay-per-view is going to go. Rebecca told me the other day, listen, if this is not a huge success.
This is just the one getting the kinks out.
If this is not a huge success, which I have aspirations and optimism that it's going to be a very successful pay-per-view. But she said, if it's not, let's not can this idea just yet. Let's see what we can do about a bigger, better card next time. But at the same time, you know,
all these people that are pulling on this first card will be welcome back to any future cards.
Absolutely.
Thank you for saying yes on the first one.
We've seen a lot of interest in people who want to be involved, right?
Yeah, a lot of interest.
But at the same time, I can't be irresponsible with my career. If I can't get the support to do these matches here, I've got to let the promoters do it, because the matches that I'd be taking, I know what I would be paid for it under any other promotion. So I can't just, I just can't be irresponsible with my financial security. But that being said, if we get the response I think we're going to get, I will be happy to arm wrestle very often, very aggressively.
Curlis, thank you so much for the support. In 2012 through 2014, you were definitely #1 in the world. What is the real reason as to why you want to pull Levon? What will it do for your legacy?
Okay, that is true. I couldn't get anybody to arm wrestle me. I couldn't get the person who was ranked ahead of me was Dennis. And I had the same issue trying to get a match set up for that spot. And I did not lose a single round of arm wrestling for almost 3 years. Just shy of 3 years, like 2 years, 11 months. I never lost a single round. I went undefeated in every super match I had against every opponent. I had a very, 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 very good run. That being said, I know that on several occasions I've walked as the best arm wrestler on the face of the earth. But I will never get that credit from a lot of people, and I don't need it. But the second Levon said he is not going to lose a round, I'm your Huckleberry. Let's do it.
Jody Williams, buddy. He says, would love to be involved in one of the monster cards at the Monster Factory. Wait, I'm not a big enough name. Dude, I actually talked to Michael already about
you're a great undercard match. I'm just kidding.
I already talked to Michael about wanting to have you here, okay? The 6-0 switcheroo, message to Victor. I think Victor was asking, who do you want to see Larry pull next?
That Leonidas, I thought they had a left-hand match. Oh, I know he's pulling Khaled, isn't he? I think he's pulling Khaled. I don't know. That Leonidas guy wants to pull him left-handed. They're both jacked, so.
Clark's 93, that is exactly who Michael lost his streak to. Brazink.
Yeah, under suspicious circumstances. But yeah, that was it. That was it.
Yeah, pay-per-view could pay off huge, but you have to have a bigger card. Forget about promoting Corey for a minute. Bring in another good rivalry.
Corey's not on the card.
No.
We couldn't find a match for Corey. So yeah, we'll figure it out.
Like we said, we have to figure out the kinks in this one. But guys, Ron Bath and Paul Lynn is going to be a huge match. Watching Michael try and reclaim a spot in the rankings left-handed, that's another big deal. But don't look past BJ Fakakis and Don Underwood. That's going to be
could be fire.
That's going to be fire.
I mean, it really could.
Don, keep your elbow
on the pad.
on the pad.
All
right.
Because you would call for that.
Okay, you will get called for that. These are strict rules with small running fouls. Not your elbow can be off the table and you keep running. Okay.
It's only because we got some still photos of me and Woody trained together.
Kenny Ferguson says he will pull Corey. 6-0 switcheroo. Hit that like button.
Well, guys, we've been on here like an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, we got to go. I got grandbabies, a granddaughter coming today, guys. So anyways.
Fix is coming up soon.
Going to be absolutely a lot of fun. Remember my points to you. Go and subscribe to ArmWars. And by the way, there's like ArmWars something that is like archives. It's the new ArmWars. Neil Pickup is putting out the best arm wrestling content I have ever seen in my life. And I mean, he's like levels above. It's not even close, okay? So you definitely want to go subscribe to that. Watch what he is turning out. You're totally going to be enjoyed by it. You can also drop down in the description, go and buy the pay-per-view for the Core Sports, the biggest arm wrestling super match card that we have had in a long time, since the old ArmWars days. And it is packed with power hitters. You don't want to miss that. Absolutely. And once you purchase it, you can go back and rewatch it for a while afterwards. RVJ versus Barboza ArmWars rematch would
What's up,
be
the Hunster?
sick.
Appreciate support. That actually was a killer match back then. They both were around 220, I think, at that event. Marshall may be too heavy right now. I don't know. That's still interesting because Rob does have such a great hand. I don't know. I like that. That's an interesting match.
So next live will be in a couple of weeks. Phil, we will probably do a live right there from Istanbul. If not before, definitely after the super matches.
That could be. It could be. It won't be Sunday morning because we'd fly into Athens.
Athens.
Now we could potentially do something. It'll probably be that evening. Probably Saturday night.
And to our moderators, 6-0 Switcheroo, Fox 8-Ball, Phil, all of you on here, you guys are absolutely, I think Monster RX is one. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you for doing what you do and for the support always, guys. Don't forget, tune into The Fix, watch Corey West and Derek Smith.
If you're on here, I appreciate you going over to Monster Michael Todd on Facebook, clicking like. We're getting a lot of support there, dude. We're up to like 63,000 followers or something. I don't remember, 63,000. And we only started pushing this page November 20th, so it's less than 3 months. So super pleased and super thankful for all the support we get over there.
26 million views.
I think it's over that now.
Since November 20th. I mean,
look.
it's crazy.
I think it's over
It's
there.
crazy.
Talk to him just a second.
Yeah, arm wrestling is actually spreading out there, guys, to people who don't even know about professional arm wrestling
much.
just through the Facebook page. And it's absolutely exciting times.
27 million.
When it tells you that less than 5% of the views that we're getting on our Facebook videos come from followers, and the views are 94-point-something% coming from recommendations, that means that Facebook is really pushing the stuff out there. So sport's growing, interest is growing.
Definitely is. Get a lot more. Oh, that's not real. You're not supposed to move your shoulders. You're supposed to do this. That
Anyway,
means you're
guys,
reaching a lot of new folks.
stay well. Talk to you soon from Istanbul.
Appreciate your support, guys. Take care. God bless.